Hello and welcome to bethechange.world. My name is Robert. It's another beautiful day in paradise. It's stunning. I just can't get used to that. I don't want to get used to it. Every morning is very special waking up in this nature. Today we're gonna go and have a look close at the seeds. How seeds germinate, how they sprout, how little plants are growing. And I'm gonna show you some close-up footage of our little seeds that are coming to life. Here we are in my flower bed. So just next to my house I planted a few beautiful plants. This guy has white flowers, and every few days these beautiful red flowers come out. Here's an aloe vera. Here's a bunch of tomatoes and some lemongrass. And here Bodo is stepping in my bed. Bodo, naughty boy. Here we have lettuce. And you might wonder why I haven't covered the ground yet. Why is it open? Why is permaculture mainly about covering the ground? The reason is here. I show you. There are peanuts. And these peanuts are about to sprout. And when peanuts sprout, they become little bushes. Here's the one, has already roots. So I planted peanuts in here too. So basically the peanut's gonna be a living mulch. It's gonna shade the ground. So just we need to wait for a couple more days, and then all this bed gonna be green. Let's go to the other side. Here's some roses. They might have flowers soon. Here are tomatoes. Here are some flowers I put in. And here I put in a bunch of tomatoes. In the end only the strong ones will survive, but we'll pull out the weak ones and only leave the strong ones. So I planted a little more than necessary. Here's just some recycled vegetable garden. Old carrots, old spring onion, and just some other stuff growing in here. Here are the first tomatoes coming in. Here it's interesting. I planted some golden berries a few weeks ago already, maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I'm not sure, but I suppose that's this plant here. We have to wait a little bit longer to see, but that's mainly where this plant is coming in, is where I put the goldenberry seeds in. So I'm just gonna get rid of all the other weeds and plants, and let's see how the goldenberries will come in a few weeks. Now we're in my nursery, cat and chicken proof nursery. These are very special seeds here sprouting. It's called cacao macambo, cacao colombiano. It's kind of rare variety of cacao that comes closest to the taste of durian. Here, breadfruit seeds sprouting. More cacao macambo. Here you see, oh, there's a beautiful one. A breadfruit having his first leaf to open. Here are jackfruits. Little jackfruits coming in. Same here. In between the jackfruits are still some wheat seeds, as I'm just using the soil from the jungle. And here is a mixed variety of plants. This is a cacao copaçu. It's a different rare cacao variety. I only have one tree of this. And here is a jackfruit that was eaten by chickens while I was moving. And same here. These trees were almost dead, and now new leaves are coming in. This is a bigger cacao macambo, cacao colombiano. And there's one tomato here. I love to see life coming in from the seeds. Here you see how the seed is cracking, and then a little jackfruit is coming out. Wow, another day in paradise. Here's my fig tree, and there are the chickens. Hello, chicken! Let's get them talking. Well, they're working. He is here. This is the Harry. 5:30 in the morning, he's making his kikeriki. Kikeriki! Yes. Good boys. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, my dogs. Good morning, my dogs. What a good morning it is again. It's again a beautiful morning, Bodo. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take you. We are still planting seeds. I just want to show you my worm farm that I had to upgrade a little bit. Once because of the chicken. So we had an incident here. When the chickens were new, I was not thinking that they're gonna find it here, but of course they smelled it or something. So they had to kill all my worms. They digged all my worms out and I had to buy another bucket. So we have a second load here. And while changing worms, I upgraded the box a little bit with some old this roof stuff here. So because the timber is so old, it was leaking in between the gaps. So when I was flushing it, the stuff was running down, not in the bucket. Now it's running nicely in the bucket again. See, the bucket is full. Today I'm gonna feed my plants a little bit. So now the system is working. And I'm putting my compost here. The worms are happy and safe. I'm covering this here with that at the daytime, and that's how it is. Here I'm building an extension for my roof. Last 2 days I was resting, and maybe today I keep on going. So now, yes, we're gonna go do some stuff today. We were lazy yesterday. And we go to town. Yes. So yeah, another day in paradise. Guys, we are now here in the field. And I want to harvest some yucca and plant some yucca with you guys. So behind of me, or I'm in the middle, I'm in a little yucca forest. This plant here is yucca. But yucca is the edible part, is the root, which is here somewhere, and this looks like an animal was digging in here too. So I'm gonna harvest the yucca, and later we're gonna plant yucca. All this stuff here in the stand, all these little knots are seeds. So we finished the video with planting more seeds. So now to plant yucca, first we need to clean up here. Machete time.
Let your music play, let your music play. Let your music play, let your music play. To free my mind, let the music play. Yeah. To free my soul, let your music play. Because I am lonely, bewildered and blue.
This work is hard labor, guys. Like, one thing you need to know, just a little wisdom in between. One thing you need to know, physically this life is hard. You need to, if you like to go to the gym and you see it with some motivation to work on your body while working the land, you're gonna have a lot of fun. For me, this is all exercise. I love to dig in because I feel like I'm working out, I'm exercising, and by the way, I'm planting food. So just a little advice: if you don't like exercising, if you don't like moving your body, this lifestyle is not for you guys. You need to be fit. So we're gonna dig out this yucca.
So all I do each time while the music plays is sing my song to free my mind. Listen, let your music play, let your music play.
Okay guys, this looks like an epic yucca. Look at this, guys. 1, 2, and there's a big one here. So let's see. I can harvest this just like that. Oh, there's another one going here. So 1. If you have yucca, guys, if you have bananas, platanos, plantains and yucca, you will not starve. I'm eating this stuff regularly. Now it's about to plant more. So now it looks like this here. I'm gonna plant it a little bit differently. Here, the people just put it flat in the ground. I want to make little mounds and then put the seed in. So this spot is very good because the soil is loose. Yucca needs to have like loose soil. All seeds, a rule for all seeds, they like it loose. Some people pack the seeds into compact soil. Imagine you are a little seed and you want to have it comfortable. You don't want to be squeezed in. You like to have space to breathe, and seeds actually breathe. Roots actually breathe oxygen. There needs to be space in the ground. So the reason why this root is so big is because the soil around here is very fluffy. That's the biggest yucca I have ever seen in my life. And that we are harvesting it here live, it's quite cool, man. And look at my soil here, guys. They're like loaded with worms. Loaded with worms. There are like 10 worms just in here. There's another big piece. Wow! It still broke off. Incredible yucca. There's food for like 3 days already here. It's the big one. Okay, this is the plant I'm gonna replant. It seems to have a good genetic. The size of this yucca is tremendous, and there's still some more in the ground here. See how I get this out. That was the biggest yucca harvest of my life. I don't know, maybe it's like 3 or 4 kgs of one plant. Amazing. We're taking this good genetic of this plant here, and I'm gonna first cut the seeds into proper size, and then we're gonna plant them. So guys, all these little knots here are new seeds. So what I'm gonna do is cut it into pieces of about 30 centimeters, and then we're gonna plant it like bamboo or like sugarcane horizontally in the ground, in the mound. So from this plant probably I'm gonna cut 3 or 4 seeds. Maybe like that. I need to have more force for that. Okay guys, so I'm having my first trench here. We're gonna put the yucca seeds in, and I want to show you how I proceed. In permaculture, generally in life, whenever you do something, try to do it with brain. That's what I always try to tell myself, is just, Robert, be clever, man. Don't do too many stupid things. We can all do stupid things, but keep it together, you know? So I'm having a trench here with beautiful loose soil. So this is where I'm gonna put the yucca seeds in this little mound here. And while I'm working up the hill, stuff gonna come down and cover my yucca. So I'm gonna drop the first seeds in. every half a meter I'm gonna put a seed in. One. About here. So we have 4 in a row. And now I'm gonna start digging above. And while working above, it's gonna fill up the bottom.
Let your music play, let your music play.
So guys, I still can't believe this harvest. Wow, wow, wow. So if we calculate with like 3 kilograms per yucca, and now I have 16 yuccas in here. I have food for a month at this little space. This is like, here, let it be 10 square meter here, this whole bed. It means 12 times this size, and I can feed myself all year round with yucca, only with yucca. So what I'm doing now, I have some peanuts and corn seeds in here. I'm gonna plant my version of the Three Sisters. The Three Sisters, you might know, is pumpkin or squash with corn and beans. And here I'm gonna sprinkle in some peanuts and some corn. And then I'm gonna cover it up, and the peanuts will come pretty quickly, and the corn probably will be harvested in 3 months, and the yucca will be ready in 6 to 8 months. Okay, so I'm gonna activate my seeds. By watering. And that's it. I'm gonna water them all, and the rain will do the rest. We are just here at our beautiful pool, just on the way back from town, and I'm very, very happy. It's like jackpot. It's like Christmas. I got to not just to eat one of my very favorite fruits, this annona here, but I will have the chance to grow the seeds, of course. So I'm gonna eat this beautiful fruit now, save the seeds, bring them to life, and plant many beautiful annona trees at my property. Guys, I need to show you this fruit. It is like eating vanilla pudding. This is so it's so tender, this is so delicious. Epic fruit, guys, epic, organic, beautiful fruit.
Let your music play, let your music play. Hear what I say now. Let your music play, let your music play. To free your mind, let your music play. To free mind.
Back home, guys, so these are the seeds from the annona. We're gonna sun dry them for a day, and then I will put them into a container like this. There are some sapote seeds here. This is a local sapote variety called Kaimito, and there are some other sapotes here. So they're basically lying in water. Just here, this one is already cracking. They are lying in water, the sun is heating them up, and this way I germinate them. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love to see a thumbs up. Comment if you have questions. Share this knowledge with your friends, and also of course subscribe to my channel to get more information. In the future I will go into some little bit more specific permaculture topics, especially about soil. So next time we're gonna go deep into the soil, deep in, get dirty, and see living soil. See you next time, guys. Bye bye. Greetings from Peru.